Welcome to Hood Champion Boxing and Sports. In boxing, you find a way to win or you find a way to lose. Hey, yo, hold your horses. Let's stop taking it to the stupid. Out of everyone out there, when it comes to sports, music, entertainment, one person you just leave alone. And that is Mr. I Get Money. I Get Money. I whip your head, boy. Many men leave 50 Cent alone. If he comes out here and he hits you with a jab, take it. Shut up, leave it alone. Don't come out here trying to go back and forth with 50 Cent. Matter of fact, hold on a second. Audio input. Okay, there. Where is it? Let me show y'all something. Right here. You see that? Now, this is Claressa Shields. Let me reduce this in size, right? Now, she's chilling. Ain't nothing funny about this photo. She's just breezing, you know what I mean? She feel good about herself. And that's what you want to see. You want to see, more and more people feel good about themselves. Got to respect that. I know I do. Okay. Now, as far as her, that's a whole other story. She still needs to apologize to Layla Ali. But she came out here and she says right here, guess I should have left it where I had it, huh? These rappers don't get their ass beat enough. That's the problem. She's talking about 50 Cent. And she says, MFers ain't never been the best in their field no matter what era of their career. So 50 can shut the F up for real. Man, what is she talking about? Then she says, hate when the MFer come bother me who I ain't did nothing to. That's my issue with a lot of y'all. Bother me if I bother you. If I don't bother you, it's best to leave me alone. Because the minute I click out, y'all going to be calling the cops trying to press charges. Click out. There she goes again. Man, just when you think she would just leave social media alone. And somebody left a comment. Let me see how they treated her on this comment. Some of these people be real foul. See what I'm saying? Man face. She posted that shit 14 minutes ago. The guy comes, and the first thing he says is man face. You see what I'm saying? So I'm not even here to try to clown her. I'm just saying, Claressa Shields, stay off social media. And just whatever 50 Cent throws at you, take the shot and leave it alone. Because if you don't respond, he'll eventually shut up. But when you go back and forth with him, you lose. That being said, watch this. Let me get rid of my camera. This right here. This is what you got going on, people. Claressa Shields is out here on a safari hunt. Where is that Papoose and 50 Cent? Papoose, Pap, come here, Pap. Pap, where you at? I know you hiding out there with that 50 Cent. Get over here, Mr. I Get Money. Money. Get over here, 50 Cent, 50 Cent, and Papoose. Get your ass over here. And 50 Cent and Papoose are there rapping in the bushes. Damn, I ain't no punk, Forrest no Gump, but will run when the sods pump. And Papoose is like, shit, hop, skip, jump. We got to make it home safe. But she wants to slide in, make it a hot plate. And then you got me in the bushes like, hey, yo, hold your horses. Don't take it to the stupid. Can't we all just get along? Get along. Claressa Shields versus 50 Cent. The power, the perception, and the cost of responding. What's the story, people? Claressa Shields going back and forth with 50 Cent marks a turning point that goes beyond petty internet drama. This isn't just a celebrity roast exchange. This shit ain't the circus coming to town with someone juggling balls, pedaling a unicycle, walking a thin rope, big fat bearded lady pedaling a unicycle. Nah, it's not that. It's a collision between boxing credibility and cultural power, between an elite athlete and a media titan whose brand is built on humiliation, long memory, and strategic silence followed by calculated strikes. When 50 Cent zeroes in on your ass, kaboom! Fatality! For many fans, the confusion isn't why Claressa is upset, but why 50 Cent chose to engage at all. Even hood champions over here like, hey, yo, 50, hold your horses. Let's not take it to the stupid. What did Claressa Shields do? She got on that man's nerves too. Because I'm telling y'all, on the surface, it feels random. Underneath, it exposes something deeper about Claressa's current standing, her vulnerability in public perception, and the danger of fighting battles where the opponent's weapon isn't fist, but influence. This is not a powerless social media troll that Claressa Shields can come and try to bully. This is 50 Cent. I get money. I get money and I know how to get under your skin. Crocodile. Now, from a psychological perspective, Claressa's response appears rooted in accumulation frustration, not just a single incident. Over time, she has absorbed criticism from fans and that wacky, family drama that's spilling online, disputes with peers, and ongoing scrutiny of her personal choices. People, she brought the attention on herself, made your bed, lay in it. But I'm still wondering where someone like 50 Cent comes from. Why? It's like, why, 50, why? You know what I'm saying? Because when someone like him enters that space, someone who doesn't need boxing fans, doesn't rely on athletic credibility, and thrives on public spectacle, it can feel less like a joke and more like to me now, an existential threat. I still don't know why 50 Cent came out here to poke the self-proclaimed GOAT in the eyeball. But her reaction suggests she may no longer feel protected by her achievements alone because there's nothing she can do and say when it comes to 50 Cent. And that's a dangerous emotional position for any public figure. Even Papoose, Papoose, get over here, help me, Pap. 50 Cent, he's on my ass, Pap, come over here. I said, no, 50 is the pit bull that I can't keep off me, Pap, get over here, Papoose, Pap. Papoose, you know what he said? He said, balls on wheels, man. Papoose, even he's realizing shit. I'm not the public figure who can go out here and fight with this guy 50 Cent. It's a mismatch, people. And not only a mismatch, a critical mistake. However, is misjudging the battlefield. What is Claressa the GOAT? 2 gold medals, 19 world titles, 5 weight divisions, 4-time undisputed. What is she doing coming onto the battlefield where she's bringing a knife to a goddamn gunfight? What's she gonna do? Try to poke somebody? With 50 Cent hitting her with the guzzer, ratatatata? You can't defend against that with no goddamn butterfly knife, no pocket knife, no boot knife, no Rambo knife. This shit ain't the goddamn movies. Claressa attempting to diminish 50 Cent? What a joke. Try to question his relevance and success, which objectively does not land at all. She need to adjust fire because her line of sight is off. Regardless of personal opinions about his music, 50 Cent is one of the most financially successful rappers turned moguls in modern history. He's one of the few that can go anywhere in the world and play that damn Get Rich or Die Trying. Every single track and perform it, and the whole damn crowd will sing. You could have 500,000 people in there that will sing that shit. They sure as hell ain't singing on no Claressa Shields song. If I go to Neiman Marcus and I'm on it, I go get it, then I see you in the thing, and then I bite you in the ankle when I want to Neiman Marcus, and I make a salmon for Papoose, and Papoose eat the salmon, and Papoose eat the salmon, and nobody out here want to hear that shit. 50 Cent's wealth, production credits, television empires, and cultural footprint place him in a different stratosphere. You would think she would have took that attention he gave her and then had someone reach out and say, hey, ha, that was good, it was funny, but I really like to talk to you about some things that maybe we can do to, improve our brand, some things, because you are always trending for something, kind of like myself, but you're able to capitalize it and grow your wealth. Can you help me out? But now instead, she wouldn't do that. She got too much ego, too much pride. And that's why when Claressa frames a dispute as a competition of who's really successful, it backfires. Not because she lacks success. Like, I'm not telling you she lacks success, but because the comparison favors him in the public's eyes. She can't come out here and outdo no damn 50 Cent. Anything she says, people laugh at her. Talking about, hey, these rappers don't get their ass whipped enough. People just laughing at her. The more she talk, people laugh. They laugh and they say, oh, got something else to talk about. Want to see it? Here it go. Right to the computer and make a video. Or their phone. Make a YouTube short. This shit with 50 Cent and Claressa, this ain't nothing but big bank take little bank. That's all it is. Many boxing and hip-hop fans are less concerned with the insult itself and more concerned with why Claressa felt compelled to respond at all. When's she gonna learn, man? Silence in situations like this is often interpreted as strength. That's all she had to do was be quiet. She would have smashed 50 Cent. But when you get caught up in engagement, especially emotional entanglement, it signals insecurity. And once a fighter like 50 Cent senses emotional investment, history shows he escalates. Not out of malice, but because escalation is part of his brand. That's what he does. You can't beat 50 Cent at his own goddamn fighting. This is his world. This is why fans fear that Claressa responding is just unwise. Even I was like, yo, this shit is strategically reckless. Drinking my coffee. What's she doing? Where's Papoose? Papoose. You are ill-advising your woman, your wife, your whiz, your whatever she is to you. How you let Claressa Shields come out here and get caught up in some shit without out of everyone in the world, you allow her to get caught up in an entanglement with goddamn 50 Cent on social media? She can't win. Now, I'll just say this. Addressing the speculation, some online voices suggest that 50 Cent's involvement may somehow benefit Papoose, or that hip-hop connections are being used to create distance, chaos, or narrative shift within Claressa's personal life. How crazy that would be to know that hip-hop connections are being used to try to create distance between Papoose and her. Let me tell you, I know these some smart people, but I don't think they're that goddamn smart. If this is what they're doing, an asymmetric attack on Claressa Shields, I gotta say, good job. There you go. That's a boy. And give him the gold goddamn star. Because ain't nowhere in the world I believe that Papoose and 50 Cent were that smart where they say, yo, let's come together, make fun of each other. That'll make you feel like you need some distance from Claressa Shields for things to die down. And that's your escape route. Get the hell out of there and run back over there to your wife, Remy. Go ahead. Get out of here. Go. Get out of here. There's no evidence to support this, people. It's bullshit. And it must be stated clearly that this remains speculation rooted in pattern recognition, not proof. However, speculation exists because fans observe inconsistencies. Papoose's silence at times, Claressa's heightened defensiveness, and the sudden appearance of powerful outside voices in what was previously contained drama. When relationships become public brands, fans analyze them, and the way they analyze fights, looking for like tells, they look for feints, they look for exits. And that's what fans are doing out here, you know what I'm saying? Whether or not such coordination exists is less important than what the speculation itself reveals. Fans sense instability. I agree 100%. Something's not right, people. Whether you're a Claressa Shields supporter or you don't like her, or if you get out the shower to take a piss and that makes you feel like you're better than the hood champion. Because I don't get out the shower to take a piss. I'm just telling you, man. There's some instability going on there with Claressa Shields. Trouble in paradise. Now, in boxing, instability erodes confidence faster than losses. That's why I've been saying, I'm going to keep saying, if she can't lock in, she will lose to Franchon Cruz-Azern. Franchon Cruz-Azern will scalp the GOAT. 'Tis the season for someone to get their ass scalped. And I think Claressa may get scalped. The mere perception that Claressa is fighting battles off the canvas against peers, powerless goddamn trolls, family, that family, boy. Oh my God. She got Charlita Savage and Noti, two poltergeists. That's her family, the goddamn poltergeists. Who you gonna call? Ghostbusters. Somebody come out here and zap their ass and shit. She fighting fans. Now Claressa Shields out here going to war with cultural powerhouses. All these battles creates an image of distraction. Fighters don't lose endorsements, opportunities, or respect solely because of controversy. They lose them when controversy becomes the dominant narrative. That is what's been the dominant narrative with Claressa Shields for quite some time, and that's why she's still out here in the breeze. Nobody's showing her no love. She got to learn to just shut up. She's got to figure out a way to reverse the momentum swing that's happened. It's not good. Now, I'm going to add another layer of this conversation. Talk about power dynamics and identity. Some supporters argue that Claressa is being targeted more harshly because she's a black woman who refuses to be quiet. She doesn't want to be submissive or agree and go with the system, and she's not going to be a company woman. Power to the people. Hey, yo, hold your horses. Stop taking to the goddamn stupid. We know that when it comes to society, all women have it hard, but the black woman has struggles. That shit is a fact. And I'm not saying this because I heard someone say it. Motherfucker, 25 years out here in a profession where I've seen the struggles for all women, especially black women. I fucking know how it is. But I also know when you already know a motherfucker ain't trying to do nothing for you, why would you sit here and give him a reason to take from your ass? Claressa Shields needs to understand. And anyone else out there who feel like, I'm a strong black woman, I'm a this, and no man gonna tell me this, and no man this, and no man that, and no man this. How about this? Shut the fuck up. It's okay to be quiet sometimes. It's okay to be submissive at times. It's okay to be agreeable at times. Same thing for us men. We also need to learn to shut the fuck up. It's okay for men to be quiet sometimes, to be submissive to your woman and to people sometimes, to be agreeable sometimes. Everything can't be you out here trying to puff up your chest and be the loudest and be the this and be the victim. Hey, yo, hold your horses, stop taking to the stupid. Sometimes you got to shut the fuck up and take a look at yourself and see what you have control over and fucking control it. Now, for anyone out there who's disagreeing with me, hey, to you, hold your horses, stop taking to the fucking stupid. You know why I say all this? Because I've been there, done that, got the t-shirt. I know what it is to have a fucked up attitude, to be loud, to not be submissive, to not be agreeable, to be ready to bang, bang, boogie. I made the mistakes. Once I made a few changes and shit, especially to my attitude, all of a sudden, good things started happening for me. Let me tell you, does race play a role? Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. race is an issue. But I'm fucking telling you, attitude is everything. Attitude. Now, if y'all don't believe me, that means y'all ain't worldly. Y'all ain't went out there and got outside your mother and father's house. You're probably still living in the basement writing your name on the goddamn orange juice. But black women, let me just say this. The argument has historical and sociological weight. Black women in public life are often punished more severely for assertiveness, especially when they challenge male authority or cultural icons. All right? It is what it is, man. I ain't saying it's right or wrong. I'm just telling you it is what it is. But once you know that, you should fucking do better. But at the same time, critics counter that this isn't about race agenda. It's about behavioral consistency. It's about attitude. Listen without the emotion. Listen to learn, because some of y'all out here agree with Claressa Shields. But I bet you are the fucking ones that sitting there, man, writing your name on the fucking orange juice, still living at home with your mother and father. Or out here all fucked up in life. Behavioral consistency. Go look it up. They argue that Claressa's confrontational online presence, frequent clapbacks, and public disputes invite scrutiny regardless of identity. That, I just said a whole lot with that statement. So just imagine when you already got these stereotypes you're dealing with, and you out here with your bullshit online, going back and forth with people, doing all this shit in public. Self-inflicted damage, folks. Because I tell you this, y'all want to start talking this race shit? Okay, why is she a millionaire? You tell me this. Why is she a multimillionaire? Claressa got millions. So if it's a black thing and they're trying to bring down the black woman and they're trying to diss to the black woman, okay, why the fuck is she a multimillionaire? Right? It's her. She's got to change her attitude. Self-inflicted damage. Nobody making her go out here online and cuss and carry on and call people B words, MFers, talking about get off my P word, talking about N words. No one's making her go into people's DMs and disrespect them and find pictures of them and their family and say shit about them. No one's making her come out here and brag about kicking a woman and her children out, whether you agree or not, of some Christmas goddamn gift giveaway. No one's made her go out there and lie about Layla Ali and say shit about Muhammad Ali. No one has made her do that. No one made her go out here disrespecting all of her peers. No one's made her come out here and call people broke bums. No one's made her come out here and say that talk shit about light-skinned women, talk about people are jealous of her because she fine, she this, she got body, she got money, they just broke bums. Nobody made her do that. She did it. It's called self-inflicted damage. From a branding and career standpoint, for Claressa, engaging with someone like 50 Cent carries disproportionate risk. Claressa's brand depends on institutional support. She won't get it. She's not going to receive it anytime soon until she makes a change. Network, sponsors, commissions, and global goodwill. 50 Cent's brand thrives with institutional approval and without institutional approval. He doesn't lose by mocking. He gains attention. Claressa, however, risks being reframed from elite champion to recurrent headline. That shift matters. Boxing history is full of champions who are respected, but isolated because they fought everyone, inside and outside the ring. Do the business inside the ring, turn the switch off outside the ring. Psychologically, repeated engagement in public conflict can create a feedback loop of perceived persecution. When someone feels attacked from multiple directions, they begin to interpret neutral commentary as hostile and respond preemptively. That often accelerates burnout, damages judgment, and shrinks the circle of advisors willing to speak honestly. Fans sensing this pattern are not rooting against Claressa. They are worried she's approaching a point where silence will be safer than speech. I think silence is safer than speech. Silence! Just shut up. So who's right, who's wrong? Let me sip my coffee. 50 Cent is doing what 50 Cent has always done. Leveraging humor, provocation, cultural dominance. That's 50 Cent. Clarissa's defending what little dignity she has left as she perceives it. The issue isn't morality, people, it's strategy. One side can afford chaos. Oh, 50 Cent can afford all kind of shit because nothing affects him. The other one can't. Claressa can't afford no more chaos, no more drama. Mary J. Blige, no more drama, no more drama. And when power levels are uneven, restraint is not weakness, it's survival. She's got to restrain from getting caught up in the bullshit. She is doing it to herself. Because we're talking about it right now. So this moment may be a signal, not of defeat, but of necessity. Claressa Shields does not need to disappear, but she may need to redefine her relationship with social media, conflict, and response. As opponents grow larger, not just trolls, but figures with reach, money, and narrative control, the margin for error shrinks. She can't make any more errors. And let me just say this, doors don't always slam shut loudly. Sometimes they quietly stop opening. And sometimes they don't open. And you be right there knocking, the person be standing behind the door and you never know somebody was home. It's just because they don't want to deal with your attitude because there's a feedback loop of perceived anger and behavioral inconsistency. And they don't want to deal with it. And I'm going to say it again. All my experience, all the things I've seen all over the world, Black women have it hard. Black women have it hard. I don't care what no one says. All women, it's a struggle, but Black women have it hard. But you got to control the things you can control. I'm telling you, and Claressa Shields hasn't learned that. That's why she's all over the place. And you know what? It's not going to get any better. So to say this is happening because of race, nah. I would say that don't make it any better, but it's happening because of a fucking attitude. So if she make those changes, you're gonna see. It's gonna get better for her. It's repairable. The shit she's doing is repairable. But for a lot of women out there, they ain't trying to hear it. But anyway, y'all keep cool. Shout out to the veterans all 7 continents. Claressa Shields. Is she gonna ever get it together? Silence is strength. 50 Cent enters the chat. When he enters the chat, that's a warning sign. Claressa is losing power in public, and I don't even think she knows it. But best of luck to her. I do think some people just bully her to bully her. But she keep giving people a reason to harass the shit out of her, man. Anyway, her responding to 50 Cent and anybody on social media right now is dangerous. 2026, leave the bullshit alone. She needs to seek out some positivity. I wish her the best of luck. Keep cool, I'm in the breeze.